Luther and Stella went into the Broadway theater, which at that time was the group theater. That group theater was very idealistic. Harold Clurman, together with Lee Strasberg and Cheryl Crawford, decided that they should start a theater where all the actors would be trained in the same way, with the work and the training. And the training was quite vigorous. There was dancing and moving and voice and everything to be trained. The inspiration to a lot of them was the Russian theater, Stanislavski and the Russian theater. In fact, my mother went over and met Stanislavski because he had that theater with Lee Strasberg, and she was very, very against Strasberg. My son doesn't like me to say this, but she was very against Strasberg because Lee's idea was that you got the feeling and you took it out of yourself, you used yourself. And Stella said, don't use yourself, you're too small. Use your imagination. Everything in life that's important comes out of the imagination, which is true. So that was the founding of the group theater, and then Stella joined the group. And Luther was in the group, and we all spent our time together this summer. And we went away every summer. We went to various adult camps. They used to have those around in the Catskills. And the group would entertain, and then they would be given bungalows and rehearse the play for the next year. There were wonderful actors and everything, and they did exercises and rehearsals and everything. The plays that were done by the group, they were mainly Odets. He was somebody, when Harold was looking at he didn't interview actors, he didn't audition, he interviewed them, and then by being with them could decide whether they were going to be good in the group theater. And that was interesting because they didn't have to get up and do a number and do a thing, do a reading. And I think that one of the people was a young actor who got up and spoke, and he wasn't very good. And it was Lee Strasberg and Cheryl Crawford and Harold, and they said he's no good. And Harold said, well, let's keep him, he's got something. And it was Clifford Odets. Now, Clifford Odets was the playwright that really the group did. They did Awake and Sing, they did Golden Boy, they did Paradise Lost. And I think the first thing that they all did was Waiting for Lefty. Have you ever seen Waiting for Lefty? Isn't that the best? What'll we do? Lefty's been shot. Oh, God. I think my mother felt disappointed in a sense that she had joined that, although she was very idealistic, that it had put her into a corner in the theater. She was 5'7½". Girls were, tiny, tiny girls, little feet like that. I mean, she was famously gorgeous. She was tall. She was too tall for Broadway plays, actually. She was 5'7", and the size of women at that time was sort of 5'5", really, and tiny little feet. And she was tall. She was regal, very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. And with this huge sense of a larger world, a much larger world and everything. She was in the group. She then lived with Harold and married Harold, and he brought me up. He was like my father. Later, when the group folded, she started to teach to earn a living. She had taught these people acting, so she had put an imprint on the American theater that was absolutely extraordinary.